Hello everybody, it's Keagan here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and welcome back to another edition of Keagan's Movie Reviews. And today's film I'm going to be talking about is a film that I saw in theaters on Thursday, and the film in question is the 2023 horror film Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is a low-budget slasher film directed by Rhys Waterson or something like that. And this film had a limited release on February 15th, 2023, and I checked this film out on Thursday at my local theater, which is probably not going to be playing it anytime, not going to be playing it for much longer. And obviously, Winnie the Pooh is based on a character from a children's book from a long time ago, written by A.A. Milne, or how do you pronounce his last name? I don't know. And now I remember seeing the trailer for this movie when I went to go see Babylon in theaters back on New Year's, and I had no intention of ever checking it out because I thought it looked pretty stupid by the trailer, and I thought the idea of turning Winnie the Pooh into a slasher villain was pretty dumb. So I said I would never see it, but on Thursday I was bored and I didn't have anything else to do, and I figured, why not go see it just for shits and giggles. And I had zero expectations for checking it out when I saw it in theaters. And, well, we'll get to that in a moment. Now, this is a very low-budget movie. This film was produced under $1,000 or something like that. Like, under $1,000 or something like that. And it's made $4 million in the box office. And I know it's going to be getting a sequel, which we'll comment on that later. But let's talk about the story of the film first, and then we'll give my initial opinions on this piece of shit movie. So let's take a dive into Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now, if you're familiar with Winnie the Pooh, I'm sure you're familiar with the lore. It follows Christopher Robin, a human who becomes friends with all these talking animals like Winnie, Piglet, Rabbit, and all these other characters. But in this film, it follows Christopher Robin, who grows up and goes to college, leaving his friends behind. However, the animals have to survive the winter, and they get really hungry, and one of the friends ends up dying, so they end up eating the friend to stay alive. After being traumatized by the winter and having to eat one of their friends after they die, they want to get revenge on Christopher for abandoning them. So they decided to never speak to a human again and never speak, and instead only kill humans. And then it flashed forwards to 5 years after the winter, where Christopher Robin is an adult with his wife, and they go out to go look for Winnie and all the other characters. And it's only Winnie and Piglet who are in this movie. The others are probably dead. And then they start going around killing people. The other part of the story is that it follows a group of young women who go out on a camping trip at a cabin for a weekend, where Winnie and Piglet are out and about killing people. Well, it's just a generic slasher movie with Winnie and Piglet killing people, so I'm sure you get the rest, and there's really no need to say anything else here. That's basically the storyline of the film in a nutshell. Now, like I said earlier, I went to this movie with zero expectations whatsoever. I was kind of expecting it to be a bad movie, but entertaining at times. Like, not like in a so bad it's good kind of way, just it's bad but maybe entertaining at times. I wish I could say that, but unfortunately, I was dead wrong. This movie was far from so bad it's good. It's just plain bad. The acting is terrible. The music is terrible. The cinematography is kind of mediocre. But all that aside, the set designs for this movie is actually not that bad for a low-budget horror flick like this. But the set designs aren't that bad. And I'll admit, Winnie and Piglet look kind of cool for them being the villains of this film. Those are really the only two positives I have with this movie. The set design is pretty decent, and the killers, Piglet and Winnie, look pretty cool. But unfortunately, those are the only two things I can say about this movie. But remember, this is a low budget movie. You kind of got to cut the people involved some slack for being in a movie like this with a very, very low budget. But unfortunately, that's not the case with this movie for me. Like, it wasn't even funny once, really. I may have chuckled maybe a few times, but it wasn't enough from this movie just being just plain bad. Now, I know there's a sequel supposed to be coming out, but I doubt I'm ever going to check it out. But hey, I might even check it out later on. Like, my mind might change later on. I might check it out to see if it's any better or worse than this piece of shit movie. But I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It's a low budget slasher movie and not a very good one, might I add. But everyone involved really tried their best making this film work, but unfortunately, it ultimately didn't work. The kills weren't even interesting either. The kills were just boring. And half the movie was boring too, and it's really predictable. You know, she's gonna die. Called it. Piglet's gonna die. Called it. But yeah, they really tried their best with this movie, but it really didn't work at all for me. Not that I expected the premise to work at all, really. I just thought it was pretty dumb. But yeah, overall, the film, despite the people involved trying their best, the film was not very good at all. And I kind of forgot half of everything of what happened in this movie. And this is actually a film that would feel like a straight-to-video movie, but no, it got a theatrical release through a Fathom event. Although there wasn't really an event held here where I saw it, but they just screened it, but not like through a Fathom event thingy. Although this film does have a limited release. The only other two movies that I know of that were released like this in a Fathom event were Jeepers Creepers 3 and Jeepers Creepers Reborn, which was the newest one, which I hear was awful. But this movie and those other two movies are the only movies that I know of that were released through a Fathom event. But at the end of the day, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is just a terrible, well, somewhat of an interesting idea for some people, but not for me. But the execution was a big, epic fail. No, not epic fail. Just fell right on its face. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, it was a pretty bad movie though. I don't plan on ever watching it again. I don't think I'm ever gonna check out the sequel, but I might end up changing my mind when it comes out. But who knows? But yeah, other than that, it was a piece of shit movie. I don't recommend it, especially if you want to have some alcohol with your friends watching it. It's not really worth the watch. But yeah, I'm giving Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey a 2 out of 10. And so far, this is the lowest rated film that I've given so far. But yeah, I'm done talking about this movie. So yeah, there you go. That's going to be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any new video that I upload. And be sure to follow me on my other social medias. The links are in the description down below like they always are. And yeah, so there you go. So that's going to be it for this video. But thanks again for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, this is Keagan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.